Racism is evil, so anti-racism must be a good thing, right? This is plain Jane in my own living room. If anybody knows how to get rid of the reflection on my glasses, please tell me. And I'm coming at you from rural Virginia, and I would like you to right this second to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It doesn't have to be sincere, you know. Now, I don't mind the universities tossing around radical or even unworkable theories. That's where a lot of things start. That's why it's called the ivory tower. But before they shove those theories down the throats of regular people in public schools and corporations, they need to ask whether the average intelligent person with some experience is going to buy in. And is it more important than math, reading, science, and history in school, in public school? Is it more important to take up time doing that? And are these theories likely to have a positive effect? So why have people bought into Ibram X. Kendi's version of anti-racism? This book is so influential right now in hidden ways even. And that's why this is kind of a review of that book. Why have they bought into it? I can speculate. They want to do the right thing. Racism is wrong, so anti-racism must be right. Right? A lot of people lack interracial experience where they mingle freely and unself-consciously. So they believe what the experts like Dr. Kendi say. Or they may say that, well, the books, some of these ideas are not exactly right on the mark, but at least they're drawing attention to a real problem. Now, Dr. Kendi says that we are either racist or anti-racist. And who wants to be called a racist? I don't see any hands up, not even in the back. Authors usually hammer their point into the last paragraph. So here's the ending of How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. But racism is one of the fastest spreading and most fatal cancers humanity has ever known. It is hard to find a place where its cancer cells are not dividing and multiplying. Whoa, does this ring true? After, in a country that's been through slavery and the period afterwards with racial terrorism, lynching, all manner of intimidation, second-class citizenship for Black people, and then legal equality. I'm not saying that that made everything perfect, but the legal equality occurred 55 years ago. So has it really been getting steadily worse to the point now where it's a cancer metastasizing into the entire body? Okay. There's nothing I see in our world today, in our history, giving me hope that one day anti-racists will win the fight, that one day the flag of anti-racism will fly over a world of equity. He's a little pessimistic on that. But what would be wrong with the flag of anti-racism flying over a world of equity? He doesn't mean what we think he means. His definitions are very specific. Page 19. And they may not be his personal definitions. They may come out of, ethnic studies fields in college, in universities. I think they're widely used. A racist is one who is supporting a racist policy through their actions or inaction or expressing a racist idea. So if you're just minding your own business and going to work and behaving yourself, you're a racist. An anti-racist is one who is supporting an anti-racist policy through their actions or expressing an anti-racist idea. Okay. So we've got the flag, the anti-racist flag flying over a world of equity. But equity, first of all, it's either with this kind of anti-racism, it's either or. Either it's his way or the racist highway. Hop on his bus, his anti-racist bus, or be called a racist. An anti-racist actively promotes equity, which sounds good, but it doesn't mean equality. Equity is measurable. It's an outcome, we're not talking about equality of opportunity. We're talking about outcome. If the population is 13.4% Black, then workplaces and institutions should be 13.4% Black at all levels. Well, I want to go pull on his sleeve at this point and ask, Dr. Kendi, sir, do you mean that the orchestra should force or promote non-white, non-Asian participation? That people can't go play the kind of music they want to play? Should the NBA be only 13.4% Black? Don't skill, talent, and experience figure in here? What about cultural differences? Should they be respected or should they be erased? Do you really think we need a cabinet level czar to enforce all of this? I mean, what could go wrong with that? Okay, the rest of this. What gives me hope is a simple truism. Once we lose hope, we are guaranteed to lose. But if we ignore the odds and fight to create an anti-racist world, then we give humanity a chance to one day survive, a chance to live in communion, a chance to be forever free. Survival, communion, freedom. How can we live in communion and freedom while following a legalism, a set of rules that someone else made up? The anti-racist regime enforces a particular vision, and it brings totalitarian bondage, or it would, not freedom. Freedom would come from universal principles like those of Jesus Christ when he said to love your neighbor, love your enemy, to treat people the way you want to be treated. Those are universal. Now, this all sounds kind of good, but no. If it comes to a theater, or when it comes to a theater or a school system near you, just say no.